This is an important addendum to the lecture on preparing your semester project model for daylighting and thermal simulations. If you have curves in your project, they will work for daylighting but not for thermal analysis. And it has to do with the math. We can talk about it. It's just much more complicated mathematically to do a thermal analysis. So we have to have planes. But let me just demonstrate that. So I've got this little building here. It's got an opaque envelope. It has glazing. It has a work surface. So I can run a daylighting simulation on it. But they're all curved. And when I do that, it works fine. If I now go and copy those layers and try to run a thermal simulation, so I'm going to go to my thermal analysis workflow, select my opaque envelope, try to add it as a zone. Just take the windows out because I want custom windows. It won't let me add it. Well, what if okay, let me try it with custom windows. Nope, it's not letting me do anything. Sometimes Climate Studio will let you create zones with curved surfaces, and then when you run the simulation, you'll just get NaN for all the numbers, not a number. So it doesn't work. What are we going to do? Let's go back to the original geometry. If you think about it, so all we need to do is create a volume that has a similar facing to the sun for the different facades, and about the same volume, same area for the floor plates. So to do that, we could just approximate. So I'm going to take the area of this floor plate's 1,267 square feet area, okay? And we can see that if we just create a polyline, I'm not going to go crazy on this because why? I'm just making a demo here. Also, if you have a lot of surfaces, well, you're going to need to have individual surfaces, not a big poly surface for your windows, which means you have to explode them, which might cause you problems if you have too many rectangles. This is something you have to experiment with. So let me turn this into, actually, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take, I'm going to create a new layer. Delete this one. Planes. And I'm going to put this there. Okay. Now if I make that a plane and extrude it, now I have something that approximates my building. I can cap it. And if I go back to the original, that surface, the area 1232, that was 1267. It's pretty close. And the orientations are similar. I can come back in here now and select the original curve, extrude it. I remember that my let me do this. My windows were 5 foot tall. Like I said, I'm gonna want to explode that. Sorry. So that I have individual surfaces. But now if I put these on a window layer, I now have something I can use. And so that's what I've done here. That's probably now. It must be. I must have left it on default. Yeah. I'm just going to delete it. You get the idea. And I've had this on another layer. So if so now I've created I can create zones. My windows are all in place, and it works. I get a sensible value. My windows are, are working. So I then went back and compared the curved to the planarized daylighting. So let's just to see. Let me go to wireframe. And so with my planarized surface for the daylighting, 3610 average lux, 3400 average lux. They're pretty close, right? So it's not a bad approach to doing this. It works fine. Now, so that's the easy way of doing it, or the more direct way. If that doesn't satisfy you and you want to try something more complicated, come to me and we'll create a little group of people that are trying to be more advanced. That's all I'll say about it. Okay, hope this helps. See you in class.